Hi parents of Calvary Temple Christian School, John Jackson here to talk to you about Teacher Appreciation Month. It's Teacher Appreciation Month here at Calvary Temple Christian School. And we've been talking to our students about Teacher Appreciation Month, and now I want to talk to you about it for just a minute, just so we can make sure that we show love and appreciation for the staff here at Calvary Temple. And I know that each of you appreciates the staff here at Calvary Temple just as much as I do, because they work with your children every day, and we have an awesome staff that just does a great job. And you know what? They love every minute of it. They love their job. They come to work with smiles on their face, and I get to work with them. I get to sit in meetings with them, and I know that each of them, when they come to work, they love it. They do it with a servant's heart, and they love your children, and they talk about it all the time, and their heart is just to serve and love kids. And so let's just use the month of May to show our appreciation and our love, and just give back just a little bit for the hours of service and the heart that they put into serving the kids that they're entrusted with every day. So what we're going to do is every Friday of this month, we're going to do a little something for them. And it doesn't cost a whole lot, but it's the thought behind it that's going to bless our teachers and our staff a whole bunch. So here's what we're going to do. Starting this Friday, I'm going to show you something. In my office here, I actually have pretty much something from everything we're going to do from back when I was a teacher. So I was a teacher many years ago now, not that many, but the things that we're going to do for our teachers this month, they meant so much to me when I was a teacher. And so starting this Friday, here's what we're going to do. The students are going to make cards, and I'd like the students to bring in cards this Friday with their picture on it. The picture's key, because when the students put their picture on it, guaranteed the teachers will keep it forever. So this Friday, if you have your students either make or buy a card and put their picture in it, guaranteed that card stays around forever. Want proof positive? Proof in the pudding? Check this out. Right over here. Now this is only one of many, okay? I keep this in my office. I was made this book right here back in 2003, back when I was just knee-high to a frog's eye. I was just a kid myself. This is a scrapbook that was made by my class of second graders in 2003. These kids now are about, I don't know, 17 or so, and this is a scrapbook that these kids made for me, and these kids look a little bit different now. Let's just put it that way. So I keep this in my office, and truthfully, I glance at this book almost every single day. So I tell you that to tell you that when your students make cards with their pictures on it and write some thoughts, it is totally awesome for teachers, and they love it. It is so encouraging. So I keep this in my office, and there's other things here too that students have made for me, and I have files and files and files of stuff that students made for me, and pictures and that type of things. So this Friday, a card from your student with their picture on it. That's this Friday. Next Friday, now this is where the parents come in. This is super important. Parents, if you could email myself or Mrs. Andrews, we're going to do a little potluck for the teachers. So you email myself or Mrs. Andrews and let us know what you can bring next Friday for the potluck. Side dishes, main dishes, appetizers, desserts, drinks, all that kind of stuff. We'll take care of the plates and all that kind of stuff. At lunchtime, instead of eating their sack lunch, we will serve them some good stuff brought by you. And I'm telling you, next Friday, let's make a great lunch for them, brought by you. Now, here's the deal. These lunches are so meaningful that I remember these lunches from when I was a teacher, because they were so important to me that I even, watch this, right here in my drawer, this is one of my drawers here. This burrito right here, this burrito is from a teacher appreciation lunch in 2002. Yeah, I'm serious. But it was so important to me that I decided to keep it. And what is it right now? It's May 7th, 2012. I know it's kind of disgusting, but yeah, that's how important it was to me. Now, of course, I'm joking, but seriously, this lunch on May the 15th, no, May the 18th is when we're going to have that. So May the 18th, that's the next Friday, we're going to have the lunch. And if you can sign up, email myself or Mrs. Andrews, that would be awesome. And we'll serve them some fresh food, not food that's been in my drawer for 10 years, and they'll enjoy a great lunch on May 18th. The following is May the 25th. The following is May the 25th, and what we're going to ask you to do is bring a Starbucks card. Right here I have a Starbucks card. This Starbucks card right here is all used up. Okay, because if someone gave this to me, I probably the same day went down and bought a chai latte, because that's what I like to drink, and this one's all used up. So a Starbucks card of any value at all. It could be $5, it could be $25. And if you think that your child's teacher likes something else, if they like Pete's or whatever, that doesn't matter so much. But a Starbucks card or something like that on the 25th, and just imagine if there's 20 kids in the class, do the math, that teacher will be totally, totally blessed. Finally, the last Teacher Appreciation Friday will actually be on June 1st. And truthfully, in my opinion, this is probably the most meaningful thing that we'll do, and that's the parent note. The parent note will be on June 1st. And this is where you, as parents, would sit down and just put in a card or just on a piece of paper some thoughts from you to your child's teacher. And me, as a teacher, when I taught for 7 years in 2nd grade, some of the most thoughtful and encouraging and meaningful notes to me, of course the student notes were meaningful, but some of the most meaningful were parent notes. And let me show you something. In this binder right here, I use this binder every year for graduation when we do 8th grade graduation. And this binder kind of walks me through graduation and the order and all the details of graduation. And I keep a note in here. This note was from several years ago that a parent actually wrote to me. And this is probably the most meaningful note I've ever received as a teacher or a principal right here. And I keep that one in there so that I don't ever forget to read it. I want to read this note every year. So every year when I open this binder, I find that note. And I keep it right in there. And so I just tell you that because sometimes you don't know as a parent that the parent notes, when you say things like, thanks for working with my child, what you say to my child is so important and you're making a difference in my child's life. Those things mean so much to a teacher that you'll never know. So June 1st, the notes that you write, I would just encourage you to just write a few simple thoughts, and they would mean just so very much to the teacher. So again, this Friday would be the first thing, the note and with the picture from the child. Then the next Friday on the 18th will be the potluck, and you email myself or Miss Andrews. The following Friday, a simple Starbucks card of any value. And then the last Friday, June 1st, will be the note from the parent with just a few simple thoughts of appreciation. And that's how we'll cover Teacher Appreciation Month. And I will cover our support staff, and I'll do a simple gift for them to show my thanks. So I'll take care of them. Thanks, parents. We love and appreciate you, and we thank you for being a part of Calvary Temple and a part of our school family. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for being a part.